Okay, making a video of my 1988 Chevy R30 Crewcab Ramptruck. You can see it's kind of damn big. It's like really big. It's a 1988 R30. Comes with the 454 throttle and body injected V8 turbo 400 transmission. Like I said, crew cab. This thing is outfitted pretty well. We'll start with the outside. You can see it's got a heavy-duty brush guard on the front. First, I really didn't like the look of it, but then I realized the front end has no damage whatsoever. So I'm probably going to keep it just because it's been protecting it. It's really sturdy, so there's no sense in taking it off. It's got twin spotlights, as you can see. Neither are hooked up because apparently that's not legal. I have been contemplating putting bigger mirrors on it, but these work okay. It's got the large aluminum wing, which I've heard really works. It's in pretty good condition, except for it looks like someone took a bite out of this side. And it looks like it's been chewed on. I've since put some new rivets in it, and at least now it's stably put back together. It's got full-length running boards, as you can see. They were standard stainless or aluminum, I'm not sure which. Then we had to put the black tape on it, that gritty tape, because they are too slippery when wet. Your foot would slide on them and then your shin ends up hitting something, and not pleasant. It's got Alcoas all around. They haven't been polished up yet because, well, the rest of the truck looks like crap, so there's no sense in putting really shiny polished wheels on it. But the rest of it not looking up to snuff. All the rest of the bodywork will be handled in some orderly fashion, I suppose. It's got quite a lot of lights, cab lights, lights on the top of the bed, and lights all down along the side. The ones down along the back of the bed I've since put on. They used to be the square ones you can see in the picture. Trying to think of what else to say here. Like I said, Crewcab Dually spotlights. It's got the sun visor, which is really nice. It really does, that sunshade really does make a heck of a difference. You got to duck down a little bit at stoplights to see sometimes, but it works really nice. The whole truck drives amazingly well. It really is quite the truck to drive. The bed, from everything I found, is a Hodges bed. The upper portion was added at a later date from what I was told by a previous owner. And that pretty much houses inside tie-down straps. The other side also houses the fuel fillers. The whole top also hides the winch. Extra tail lights, and the other lights are for loading at night. There are 6 of them in the bed, which kind of helps for loading and unloading. It's got 4 belly boxes, which are pretty rusted, you can see. They're going to have to be taken out and stripped out and replaced. Floors, backs, fronts, they're trash. It's also got fold-down steps, which are really nice to get up and on the truck, if I can remember to use them, as well as grab handles. It really is quite the truck. Like I said, lots of lights, lots of features. Really built well. It's about as heavy duty as you can get. It's got the best brakes on it. Back tires are 285. What are they? 235, 85, 16s. Fronts are 245, 65, 16s, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's got the winch, it's got the pull-out ramps. The thing I like about them is you pull them out and they don't come all the way out. You cannot get them all the way out. I've used some cheapy fog lights for reverse lights because the other ones were literally rusted out from behind. And they light up when backing up pretty well. It's got a trailer hitch. I don't think I'll ever use it. I don't think I'll ever haul more than one car. I don't have a reason to because I'm only hauling my own stuff. But it's got the lights. There is a few problems like this. And as you can see, this stuff is quite thick. I have no idea who puts that much Bondo on a vehicle, but it's been laid on quite heavily in multiple areas. That all will be stripped out. You can see how deep that is. Not the way to do body work. But you get an idea how big this thing is. There's also kind of a roof rack. I'm not sure what that's for. With something this big, I'm not sure you would need it. But again, lights in the bed, a few tie downs. I'm going to have to add more because I'm going to want to use this for hauling more than just cars, and I'm going to want to need straps to hold them down, picking up plywood, and I'm going to have to pick up steel to fix the bed. So I'm going to have something to strap them down to. Let's take a look at the interior. It's really in pretty good shape. Seats are in really nice shape. Yes, those are my birds squawking. But it's in really good shape all around. That's not the original dash, that is a dash cover. Let's open the back door. You can see the back seat's like brand new, a little dirty stuff on it. But again, the whole truck is in really nice shape. I've had to replace brakes on it, brake lines, all the stuff that comes from sitting for a few years, which it did. It sat for about 4 years. And stuff wears out and dries out. I had to replace the front tires. Front tires are brand new. But it runs like a top. I got 7.5 miles a gallon without even tuning it up after sitting it for, like I said, 4 years. I've since done a full tune-up on it, and she runs pretty good, although the exhaust is in dire need of replacement because, well, one of my hangers broke and dropped the whole left side exhaust, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So excuse the exhaust note, but here's what it sounds like started up. Not bad. But yes, you're gonna hear a hell of an exhaust leak because, well, it's not in very good condition. But that'll hopefully be fixed very shortly. Here is one 454 throttle body injected V8 Metabroth intake. I'm not sure what else is done to it. Brand new master cylinder, brand new belts, tuned up, dual batteries, although only one is hooked up at present time, and it runs like a champ. Really cannot complain about how this thing runs. I know I'm probably forgetting something about this beautiful truck, but it really is quite the vehicle.